Gossip. Today I have Lisa Henderson with me, correct? And she is a fanatic fan about the TV show True Blood. So, we're going to ask her some questions. So how are you doing today, Lisa, first of all?
Great, how are you?
Not too bad, and I'm actually very thrilled that you came onto the show. I'm not too familiar with the TV show True Blood, so I was wondering maybe you could fill us in on some of basically what it's about.
Well, it started off being a novel. There's 8 books, and they turned it into a TV show. It's going to be on the 4th season. It's about vampires and just introduced their werewolves. And I guess you can say it's shot in the South, which would be like Louisiana, Mississippi area. And it started off with this innocent young girl. She's not a vampire. There's nothing wrong with her. She's normal. And vampires came into their world, kind of. And there's not many people around, not much authority. And so they introduced True Blood, which is a synthetic blood, so that basically humans aren't scared of the vampires, so that they can be around the vampires and be okay. So Sookie, which is one of the main characters, the books are based off of her mainly, starts to be romantically involved with one of the vampires. And it basically branches off of that and goes into more and more into the vampire world and the werewolf world.
Now, my sister informed me that the novels that you were talking about is based on the Southern Vampire Mystery Series, is that correct?
Yeah, that was what it was called.
And do you know much about, have you read those books?
I have not read the books, no, I've just watched them.
I've been informed that they're very great books. Are you familiar with the author that wrote those series?
No, just the television show.
Well, you've covered the place takes place into a fictional town, correct, in Louisiana? Okay. Wow. Now, do you happen to have like a certain crush or something with this vampire? I guess it's what Bill is the main character?
I guess in the TV series they try to make him seem like he has like kind of a romantic mystery feeling, which is why Sookie likes him a lot. Most of the vampires have that feel off of them, so that basically to bring the humans in so they can suck their blood kind of thing. So that's what they branch off of.
So, are you into like all these vampire kind of rituals? I mean, I've noticed lately, I mean, it's been a while since I've been in school, but I've noticed that a lot of kids nowadays are getting into, like, dressing up as vampires, and I guess they call it vamp, I believe. And,
About that?
yeah, and I was wondering, were you maybe in that kind of social group?
I find that interesting and kind of humorous to me. Basically because I wouldn't take that fictional world and base it on my life to be involved in like more than that. I just like the TV series and I see it as just fictional and not being involved.
So you're not into,
No, I don't.
acting out like a vampire. You and your friends don't go.
No.
Okay. Because when I was younger, because I'm the host of Gossip. Yeah, we used to like to go to the cemetery and drink blood and something, but I guess, you didn't get too deep as I have into the vampire lifestyle.
No, I wasn't too interested in.
Now, can you maybe give me an example of why you are such a big fan of this show?
Well, I like that.
4:30.
I like that every episode is kind of a movie within itself. There's so much that goes on and keeps your attention that it just is something that would interest me in being able to watch each episode and have something new every time I see it.
So it's kind of like almost a movie, but you have to
watching it in the second season, so I got into it before I even watched the first season. So I don't really necessarily think you have to watch it from the beginning to the end. You can kind of catch on through each episode.
Well, my producer is waving to me that we're almost out of time, but I think we have time for one more question. And I think I'll end it on the note, what is your favorite character in the show?
I think Sookie is my favorite character. She's come a long way since the beginning of the series, and she kind of went from this innocent, like, didn't really know too much of what's going on, to knowing more and getting more involved with things that other people don't know about, going past her security, I guess you could say.
So did Sookie become a vampire?
No, you actually find out that what she is, she's not just a human, she's something else.
Okay. Because I thought maybe she's dating or in love with a vampire, and maybe
No, he can
introduced her
control
into her
himself.
his, more his lifestyle of being a vampire. But it's glad to know. I guess that wraps it up. Sorry we are out of time. I wish we could go into more detail about the show. I'm certainly intrigued about it, and I hope all of you out that are watching the show are as intrigued as much as I will. And last week we talked about Skinny Puppy, and thanks to our numerous callers, especially Black Raven, who's a frequent caller of the show, please feel free to call in and give us any input on the show, on the TV show True Blood. Until next week, this is Dominic Tondelli saying, be goth or be not.